everyone, how's it going? It's that nerd Ryan here, and today we are going to be doing the 30 days of Jojo challenge, or 30 questions. So I figured I haven't fully gone into a full Jojo video besides 3 that aren't reviews, and I figured since I'm kind of establishing myself as a Jojo fan, I mean I have been for a while, but I never do straight up questions. So this is 30 questions. It's been floating around a Facebook group that I'm on, so I figured it'd be fun to answer these for you guys. There's one on here that I don't get, so I'll try to figure it out, but if the question that I think it is already answered, but yeah, I'll go ahead and start answering these questions. So the first one is favorite JoJo. Easily, that's Jotaro. He's been my favorite since part 3, and I think even before part 3, I heard rumblings and I thought he sounded like a cool character, and I was correct. Favorite Jobro, that's a very tough one because I'm tied between two, being Bucciarati and Kakyoin. Kakyoin's been my favorite longer, obviously, but I thought Bucciarati's a good character. Favorite side character. So, character that's not technically a Jobro, but is a side character. That's a tough one. Honestly, I'd have to say probably Anna. Mainly because I'm reading and watching Stardust Crusaders right now, so she's the first one to pop in my head. But yeah, it's hard to choose a side character that's not a Jobro, so I'm going to have to go with Anna. Favorite main antagonist. Oh, this is easy. It's obviously Yoshikage Kira. I think he's a very good antagonist, very good, character altogether. I never understood separating him between him and the other version of him. They do that in the video games all the time, but yeah. Favorite JoJo side antagonist. That would have to be Steely Dan. Even before the fact that Steely Dan, or for me watching Stardust Crusaders, I just think he's a funny villain, and just the fact of he's abusing Jotaro in it, just is hilarious with all the ways he does it. Favorite part. My favorite part would have to be Diamond is Unbreakable. I didn't think I'd like this part. This was actually the part that I knew the least about when I was originally watching JoJo, and I ended up absolutely just loving it. I like the calmness of it and everything. Favorite female character? Another tough question on that. It's stuck between Jolene and Jolene. I was going to say Jolene and Trish, but then I remembered I didn't really care for Trish that much. I just thought Jolene was a really good character, really fun character. I am trying to get my significant other to watch Stone Ocean simply because she reminds me of Jolene so much. Favorite character design. So I'm going to do 2 on this. My favorite character design has to be part 2 Joseph. It just is so basic, but also at the same time not. But my favorite stand design is Purple Haze. I thought that one's a really cool design. Favorite, or most attractive character. That is obviously Shigechi. No, I'm kidding. That is a tough, that's a really tough one because it's obviously Mariah is up there, but it's very hard to choose because it's there's a lot of attractive JoJo characters. I think Jolene is, obviously Mariah. I don't know, maybe Jolene's just my type. Comfort character, Kakyoin. 100% Kakyoin's my comfort character. Favorite stand is definitely Golden Experience. I just think it's a really cool stand, and I love its stand rushes and everything like that. Favorite trio, that would have to be the Pillarmen. I mean, you can't. That's like the most iconic trio, and you can't really beat them. They're just a great trio. Favorite group ensemble cast would have to. It's a tie, totally between Passione and the Stardust Crusaders. Just both really solid groups, really great characters and everything like that, all around. Even though Fugo left, I mean, forget Fugo. Favorite family relationship. This actually is a weird one because from playing Eyes of Heaven, it like hit me how kind of cool it is that Joseph and Josuke are father and son. I just think that's like a really cool dynamic. But like it hit, like I knew that was a thing, but like kind of just hit while I was playing Stardust Crusader. Or I mean, Eyes of Heaven. Favorite friendship. That's the easiest question to ask. Obviously, Jonathan and Speedwagon. Best friendship in the entire show. Favorite canon ship. So favorite canon relationship. I do like the Susie Q and Joseph dynamic. That one's pretty good. So this is the question that I don't know. It's OTP. I'm going to say favorite opening has to be not The Chase. What's the one after The Chase? Great Days. I couldn't think of the name for a minute. That's even like my alarm song is Great Days. Favorite JoJo pose. I always go for the Joseph pose like that. But I also like Giorno's I'm going to pull my shirt off pose. Favorite duo JoJo pose. I kind of already answered that. Joseph and Caesar. Favorite character theme. It's a tie. Complete tie between Jotaro's and Giorno's. Both get me pumped. I mean, if you've watched like my Pokemon playthroughs on Twitch, I play those songs while I'm doing gym battles. But yeah, favorite opening. Oh, so that was already answered. So I don't know what that was. We already answered favorite openings, Great Days. Favorite ending has to be Roundabout from Yes. I mean, that's just iconic, and I knew about that before I watched that. So I'm going to skip 24 and 25 because it's like list your parts and list your list the JoJos, so I'm not going to do that. We'll do that in separate videos. Most emotional scene. Honestly, I cried at the end of Stone Ocean. When like everybody's living happily ever after sort of situation, that actually made me cry. I'm a sucker for that. Sad as death though is Kakyoin. Favorite character. I got it spoiled to me by friends. Kind of. They're doing the donut meme. And I didn't understand it, but when I saw it, it like just broke my heart. Most exciting scene, I always get hyped and I'll rewatch it. Jotaro's reintroduction in Stone Ocean when he comes in, freezes time, saves Jolene. By far the best scene in Stone Ocean, if not the best scene in the entire show. Favorite final fight? That would probably actually be Joseph versus Cars. I think that's like just a very iconic fight. Really well done. Just really, really liked it. And then favorite JoJo finale. That would probably be Stardust Crusaders, but how it's supposed to be. Somebody made an edit. I obviously didn't get to this in the manga yet, but in the manga, Joseph's listening to Get Back from the Beatles as they're flying away. Somebody made an edit where it does that, and it is the perfect ending. So I will add on one question, I'll say, because I had to take off two. Favorite, or least favorite JoJo character. Honestly, not a big fan of a lot of Part 1, so, like, Taurus is probably my least favorite character. He's just, you know, the stereotypical big dumb brute mini boss. And least favorite stand. Honestly, my least favorite stand is probably, I forgot the name of the stand, but No Duels stand. Mainly because in Eyes of Heaven it's the most annoying stand to face. But yeah, so that is the 30 JoJo questions. And I guess actually I should probably add on one more because I really did 29 because I skipped over that question 18. And I kind of answered it. My least favorite part, obviously I haven't seen anything from 7, 8, or 9. I haven't read anything from 7, 8, or 9, so this is 1 through 6. Least favorite part is honestly, what is it called again? Phantom Blood. I like Phantom Blood, I respect it, I understand that it's important. It introduced me to JoJo's, but just everything else is more interesting. But yeah, so there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to answer any of those questions in the comments below. Have an amazing day. It's that Nerd Ryan, signing off.